Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Airborne Dreadnoughts and to the Chinese campaign, where I hope you like destroyers and like cruisers fighting, because that's all the Soviet Union has. However, they also have 19 transports. That's a pretty big convoy. Shame if something were to happen to it. Right, let's go. Would have liked to have a second ship involved in this. Damn, look at that, bouncing about. Oh, you would be sick on that ship. Oh my goodness. What weather conditions are we looking at here? Slight waves. Slight. Looks like a swell to me. A little bit of a swell going on. Okay, it's not a lot, but a little bit of a swell. I don't think there's sailors on board. Wow, you must have an iron stomach to serve on board one of our destroyers. Look at that. Ugh. Nauseated just watch it. Oh dear. Right. Again, overcast being more mist, so we're relying on the radar steering us in the right direction. Enemy destroyer spotted. Oh, they're having an even worse time of it. What a stupid looking design. Why is this garden so high up? Well, maybe it's to keep it clear of the water, to be fair, but it looks silly. Torpedoes. Boop. To starboard. Torpedo went right underneath us. Penetration, flooding. More flooding. Engine damage, sunk. Cool. Well, the rest of this guy, not a scratch. Well, okay, well, there was a scratch. It didn't. It's literally a scratch. Didn't do any damage. Just took 2 crew to sickbay. Where are those transports? Thinking, oh, they won't have radar transports in this area, so they're probably completely unaware. And if they did see a ship emerging, they would be hoping that it's their escort destroyer returning. Not the Jinyu. Wow, the game really started. It's really far apart, didn't it? Jeez. I saw a ping there. We're getting there. Target in sight. And they're close enough that we're going to start hitting them straight away. Any guns? Yeah. You have some on the front and one on the back, but without radar they're going to have a lot of trouble seeing us coming. That's a very big convoy for the Russians to be losing. Just shows you though, you don't need anything bigger than a... Like if you can actually get at a convoy, a destroyer will absolutely wipe them out. No problem whatsoever. Destroyers actually make really good convoy raiders. They can see me now. Smoke. That's firing torpedoes and everything. Ow. Cheeky little buggers. How is the AI so fucking good at getting flooding hits? It's ridiculous. Fucking transports are able to do it. Da, 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 da. Flash firing transports. Actually running low on ammunition, so our accuracy is shot to hell. I can't just close in on these enemy ships. We do have 2-inch guns though. There we go. Dakka, dakka, dakka. Can't stand up to that. Also going to make catching up to these transports a little bit slower as well. Two more sunk. Yeah, almost ammunition on the 5-inch. It's fine, still got 2-inch guns. How many of them are left? Because these are all sinking ones. So it estimates 3. It'd be good if there are only 3. This might take a while. Apologies. They are in range of the 2 inches, but probably not with any great accuracy. And the angle on them is a little bit awkward. There we go. Dagger. Right, 2 more. Well, not the cleanest, but certainly successful. And that is a huge convoy to sink. Look at that single destroyer, 600,000 damage. Well done to the Pavlin, who actually got quite a few hits in. A few of the transports actually got hits in, but to no avail. Right, next battle. Right, next fight it is the Manchoan versus the unpronounceable. No juicy transports this time. Just a straight up fight. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, da, da, da. Hey, there it is. Oh, hitting it straight away. Firing our torpedoes too. Fun and games. They're firing theirs, but we'll be able to avoid. Stuck the turrets again. There we go. Blew off their torpedo. Oof. And then, yeah, it doesn't take very much to sink them. Less effective than a transport is really not what you want from a... Well, okay, they're cheap. 70 million. Okay, they're really, really cheap. Really should be wiping the floor with them. Right, back to the map. Right, I think my control key was sticky or something. So, next up we have this fight, the Hunan, the Woohoo, and a couple of destroyers against a light cruiser, a whole bunch of destroyers, and 4 transports, which I definitely think we'll have a go at. Just checking that everything was working there. Right. As it's been dubbed by someone in the comments, the battle snake formation can form up. The advantage of having all your ships able to do the same speed. And we use the old AI on-off trick to head straight for the enemy. Interesting. Destroyers up front, cruisers at the back. Okay. We'll try it out. Hunan already firing. Oh, you can see a little shockwave on the water. That's so cool. Right. Yeah, there's going to be some torpedoes coming our way in a moment. I'm going to save our ammunition, chaps. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but yeah. Let's try and make sure we actually get some hits. Smoke up. First couple of torpedo strikes out. We might have to just do some complicated things, because the ships are not going where they should be going. Why are you going that way at all? Like... really only micro one ship at a time. Yeah, I think we're okay. So we don't oversteer back into that one. Nah, we're good. There's a couple there, but they shouldn't be a huge issue. Right. Who's fine? Is fine. You are not fine, but might be okay. And can now turn. Get back. Going in a more sensible direction. Ow. Here we go. Starting to get to work. One destroy down. Ouch. Just both destroyers can retreat. They've kind of done their job, which was getting to fire their torpedoes. Not all of the torpedoes, apparently. Right. Anyone else? It's very considerate of the Soviet Navy to assemble nice big blobs like this. Oh, that is a transport. I didn't think there were transports in this battle. Well, bonus. Even worse for them. Oh yeah, of course there were. There were 4. And that big blob of destroyers along with the cruiser. So pretty heavily escorted convoy compared to the much larger convoy that was sunk last month. Guess they thought, well, we better protect our merchant vessels a bit better. Well, yes. But when you only have absolute garbage destroyers and light cruisers, not really going to go well, is it? Lovely stuff. Right, let's see what's next. What's next is Lithuanian ships showing up again. They're probably going to be pretty badly beaten up as well. Yep. So I'm actually, given it's a 4-1, I'm just going to retreat the whole division, and this is just going to be a ghost battle, I think. Yes, their cruisers are rubbish, but they'll get like a flooding hit, and the Fei Cheng and the Zhu Ho are so damaged, they're not really useful. And the Suehe here might be able to take 4 of them, but I prefer not to risk it. So I'm just going to retreat, and I will see you guys back on the map, I think. Okay, we retreated successfully. The naval invasion, by the way, is going just fine, or at least as far as I can tell. I mean, doesn't really mean anything. Wow, okay, yeah, that's totally fair. Sure, we'll take 7 destroyers against their 1. Seems perfectly fair. Oh my goodness. Sorry, 2. But still utterly ludicrous. Some torpedoes will give them something to think about. Look at that. How did they get such lucky hits in? It's insane. Oh, torpedoes. Miss. Of course they do. Here are theirs. One sinks. Flooding hit, and that usually spells doom. Okay. Minimum bulk hits. Oh my god. What is there even to say about battles like that? Okay, let's see what the next turn brings. The next turn brings the Sueha, this time without a Lithuanian hangers on, against the Kornilov and the Sucken. Again, it shouldn't be. Oh, it's in the middle of a. Well, yeah, it's in the middle of a storm, isn't it? That's not ideal. At least we can see them. Accuracy is going to be woeful, though. And is it 2 light cruisers yet? They don't have any torpedoes, so no need to worry about that. Just sail right up to them and shoot them in the face. So how is quite good at that, as it happens. Save, or we'll be firing away at like 0%. destroyer. Cheeky buggers. One of them poked full of holes and sunk. Flooding hit, and they won't last long after that. Gone. Outstanding stuff. Right, what was the other battle? Next up, again, it's just like cruisers and destroyers that Russia has access to. There's nothing I can really do about that. Sorry if it feels like kind of the same battle over and over and over again. But yeah, I don't control that. Oh, the Zuho needs to detach and withdraw. And go and get some repairs, you crazy Lithuanians bastards. Again, you just kind of sail straight at them. Just knows what their battle plan is, if they even have one. Left a little radar antenna at the top of the ship. Cool little detail. There we go. Oh, partial pen. Good shot. Another partial pen. Very much just hoping for a Hail Mary shot at this point. Actually starting to get up there. As long as they're not manoeuvring. Swinging over to this one. With the flooding hits. They're so good at that. It's unreal. No. Don't be stupid. Why are you patooing? Actually shoot. Is so fiddly. There we go. That's actually shooting. See how much more effective that is, ship? Yes, you do. Got him. Again, not much to say about that. Right, let's head back to the map. Alright. So, naval invasion is continuing. How's the politics situation looking? Yeah, potentially some wars coming up with the European powers. Which could be nice to try a hand against them. Japan's starting to get annoyed with this as well. Let's have a look at what we have. Wow, we have really cut down the Soviet fleet. My word. Right, France coming at us. I'm not concerned. They don't have any capital ships. Germany. What the hell? These small fleets that just... Have they just been knocking the living hell out of each other? Japan has one interesting ship. Britain has 4 battleships only. Wow, this really... We actually have an incredibly powerful fleet with 6 capital ships. Are we the leader in capital ships? No, joint with the United States. What about tonnage? 500,000. Just under 400,000. So we have a larger fleet than the United States. Oh my goodness. We actually have the 2nd largest fleet in the world, I think. That's insanely hilarious. Sure. And on a pretty pitiful naval budget. 6 billion a year. Soviet Union has 8. Italy has 4. France has 20. Spain has 7.5. Germany has 21, 13, 23, 15, 39. Like, what are they doing with all that? Oh my good lord. You always see something crazy when you start looking at this. 46 billion in the bank. British Empire. Explain why you're building 195 ships. Well, at least you're trying to spend it. Don't think anybody else is building crazy numbers. It just was really high casualty rate. Because there are a lot of wars going on. France is at war with Germany and Austria-Hungary. Britain is also at war with Germany and Austria-Hungary. Almost at war with the United States. Yeah, so the world definitely heating up. As for us, we don't have anything under construction. We just have some ships getting repaired, and yeah. Otherwise, we're okay. Money's not the best, but I think we're doing all right considering. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I will see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.